This video is intended for adult collectors or adults who want a nostalgia fix, not for kids. Although children may appear in this video, they are in it for review purposes only. If you are a child, please make sure to get your parents' permission before watching and make them watch it with you.
¿Qué onda? This Hector Canal is bringing you a quick retro review of not this hot rod, but the original Generation 1 1986 hot rod. I do have the Walmart exclusive hot rod that was released a few years ago. Basically, it's the same as the original one. I did purchase it so that I could unbox, review it, and compare it to the 1986 original hot rod. But I couldn't do it because my original hot rod is in great condition. There's just a small little problem with some of the wheels. Like a couple of them don't roll as nice as they did 20 plus years ago when I first got it. I do want to review this figure because as time goes on, I'm liking this toy even more. For such a long time, I hated him because he's the reason why Optimus Prime died. But as the years go by, this guy's been growing on me. He looks incredible. I mean, not just because of the condition, but you know what? The style of the car is really cool. I've been playing with him, transforming him just a little bit more lately. So I've been wanting to review this ever since I got this hot rod 4 years ago. I had him there ready to be reviewed. And I was actually going to have a little race to see which one was faster. But it doesn't matter. It's Transformers. They all get along, right?
Stop right there. Come out with your hands up. Drop it.
Guys, we're on the same team. This box is the commemorative box, and it's almost just like the original 1986 release. So let's take a look at this box. On the front, we got a great picture of an animated hot rod with a nice, great screen where we could see the Autobot transform into his car mode and the two blasters that he comes with. On the top side, we see how he transforms, which helps out because I don't have the instructions on how to transform this hot rod. Look at this. Wonderful pictures everywhere on the box of hot rod in car mode and robot mode. Then on the back, you've got the classic, but I mean classic illustrations from Hasbro. And these are so cool, especially because you've got two hot rods. This is what sold the toys sometimes, because some of these Transformers, if you're a Transformer fan, you gotta admit some of these Transformers were straight up crap. Little bio for hot rod, his tech specs, all this. It's a thing of beauty. Let's review hot rod. This is a cool car. With the flames, the colors, he's straight out a Hulkamaniac. And this is the type of car that all the ladies love. He's lost a little bit of the shine right there on the metallic part, but the chrome is still in pristine shape. And there's his face. I know as an adult it doesn't look as cool, but as a kid I loved it. Like he'd be running over a Cobra soldier and saying hi to them. Here's the rub sticker. Look at that. This car is really nice, and in this light I'm appreciating him even more. Comparing him to other figures from around that time, or at least figures that he basically replaced, he is in great scale to them. This Optimus Prime is a bit beat up, but it's okay because here comes Hot Rod to replace him. Too soon? Now I'm gonna try to transform him. I do this maybe once or twice a year, but I never do it the same way, which is okay because he doesn't transform the same way in the movie. Legs first. Oops. Look at that. This clips to this part. And the hard part is done. Flip out his feet. Turn his forearms. There we go. All he needs is his blasters. Let's take a look at them. Hot Rod came with 2 blasters. They're futuristic guns. It's kind of my favorite on them because it's a bit smaller. They are reminiscent of the guns that Rodimus Prime has. So that's actually what I liked. Not only did he get an upgrade, but also his weapons. And just in case you were wondering, yes, you can attach his weapon to the front of the vehicle. He looks kind of silly. The only drawback on this figure, posability, articulation. He can't turn his head. He can't point his guns up unless you make him point up. He can shrink. It's a lot better than other figures. Let's take a look at that face. Isn't this the face of a nice, wonderful robot with a nice, bright future ahead of him? As an adult, he's an incredible figure. To me, I don't need a new Hot Rod figure, an updated one. I'm very content with this Hot Rod. You know what? I love this toy more than I like the character, because honestly, the character, when he becomes Rodimus Prime, he's a bit of a jerk. Thanks for joining me on this quick retro review of the 1986 Generation 1 Hot Rod.